Alright, we back, man. You already know we do the shout-outs at the end of the video, so make sure y'all watch it to the end of the video, man. See if I'm shouting y'all out. If y'all new to the channel, man, let me know where y'all watching from. We shout somebody out every video. So I can see New York looking lovely right now. Let me know how it's looking where you at. If it's fire, put the fire logo in the comments. If it's cap, y'all gonna put the cap logo in the comments. We gonna get into this real quick. So this Charlamagne right here, he gonna be with my man Charlie Sloth. He basically gonna be giving a reaction, giving his reaction to like some UK rappers and all that. So we're going to check this out. Let's see what he's talking about. He's going to do it from an American perspective. So if y'all don't know who Charlamagne is, He pretty much on Power 105 out here, The Breakfast Club. And let's get to it. Let's see what he's talking about.
Next show.
Now, this is Fire in the Booth, freestyle segment from my rap show. And these are like classed as top 3, 4 at the moment.
That's my guy. That's Kano.
I'm going to play 2 minutes of this. And I want to get your reaction on it, yeah?
Big man ting, I'm out here from the hit man ting. Yeah, not a kidnap king. Up and down on a wingback ting. Left Harrods with the big bag ting. Might catch Paddy with the big back ting. Hazards on a zigzag ting. Rambo for the riff-raff ting. Shaq K for the click-clack ting. Young bucks go and spit that skin. Don't come back unless you bring back sins.
Yo, already, man, Charlamagne face. He gonna say he rocking what I already know, but his face, he ain't really, you know what I mean? Just because Kano's spitting right now, so you supposed to have some type facial expression a little bit, you know what I mean? Because he flowing, like, you supposed to feel what he, but let's keep it going.
They shout L's and I bring back wins. You can sink or swim. What's beef? That's not what you mean. That's when you cover queen. It's blackjacks but don't bring back king. They just all black suits when man sing that hymn.
What are you thinking about that, Charlamagne?
See, the thing is, right, his bars are crazy. Me, I got to get past the cultural.
He's trying to be politically correct on saying he don't really rock with it. I could tell he's trying to be politically correct with it right now. Because you could tell he rock with Kano. He probably didn't interview Kano or something. But you could tell he wasn't really into it like that. But let me keep it going.
Language barrier, because the delivery sounded off, but he wasn't really off.
See, it's crazy. I know what he's talking about, though. So, to some people, when the language sounds so different, you're not used to hearing it on a beat, it could come off like it sounds off. To me, it sounded like he was in pocket as you could be. But to someone that's trying to catch the language and hear it, you know, it's gonna sound a little off to him. So I get what he's saying. I get what Charlamagne's saying on that.
So when I'm listening, I'm like, yo, the bars are crazy. And once I get past the whole English accent,
the language word,
I get the flow. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope.
He didn't really rock with it though. That was political. That was him being politically correct, y'all.
Personally.
This next guy, his name's Akala.
Called me a failure. I smiled to myself. These times I was on the plane to Australia.
If y'all new to this joint, go check out all these joints, because I already see Charlie Sloth playing all the fire. This Akala joint right here, probably the best one. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna front. This is probably the best finder. Well, I don't know. I like Bugsy Malone. I don't know if he gonna play Bugsy, but let's keep it going.
Sold out shows on the other side of the globe, but fools only know what's in front of their nose. So they stunt, pose, but they can't sell shows because their music is poo and they got no flow. I know, you might be astonished. Dog shit cannot be polished. No matter how you push it on the public, son, you cannot make them love it, son. You know how many rappers can pack out a venue in Addis Ababa. Guess what? It was the only one Bob Marley ever did play in Africa. You write raps, I write history on the page, and quite literally an elder statesman to my own generation.
Yo, I wish he played the whole thing through. I wish Charlamagne went back. I'm curious to see did he go back and listen to all these straight through.
Inspiration, cause the flows that I came with is a solo played by Miles Davis. Ooh, don't know he's the greatest. So if Charlie tells anybody else their fire in the booth is the best there's been, is he high? Does he lie? Nah, he knows.
Akala, what are you thinking, Charlamagne?
That's crowd. I want to hear the rest of that shit. He in pocket, like he's in the beat. Like
I felt Kano was just as in pocket. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. I felt Kano was a little more in pocket. That's the crazy thing. I felt Kano was a little more in pocket. I felt both was in pocket, but I felt Kano was a little more to me.
His flow was retarded on that. Like he rock
dope. With it though. I could tell
his
he
flow
really
is like he's in the beat. Like that's dope.
You gotta check the full thing out. That's crazy. You goes in on that. He murders that.
Shout out to Akala.
Alright, so this is Wretch 3-2 and Avellino.
This is one of the best ones too. Yo, so Charlie Sloth pulling out the best joints. I already see he pulling out the best joint.
I mean, how much more gems can I drop on the future? How much of my fans might just not buy my new stuff? We all got bars, but nobody hears a brew. I bring in sandwich to the beach in the hope of finding tuna. This is nonsense. Past tense. I'm a rap genius. I've passed sense. So if you ain't got a 2-1 or you ain't free to, you gotta graduate before you pass Wretch. We got off on the wrong foot because you half step. Meanwhile, I'm getting restless because I can't rest.
I think this is the first ever Find the Booth I ever heard, really, if I keep it a buck. I think this is the first one I really paid attention to. Shout out Avelino, too. They probably not going to play Avelino joint. Avelino joint was fire, too, on the same joint.
21 hours I'm awake, the other 3 I'm in the days writing what to say with my last breath. Can you not hear the difference? Perfect. Even when it's in your system. Every time I flip the script, I got a scripture. I've seen man go from the strip to the strip club. I'm trying to go from eating rich tea to the rich club. I used to want to go from the bitch to the bricks cuz, and then I realized that it's a fix when your skin's dark. Should I do a Kanye and keep it triller? Fuck that. Even when I lose, I'm the winner.
Yo, before he say what he gonna say, yo, that was, I just remember, I haven't listened to it since I did it the last time, you know what I mean? Yo, that joint was fire. I ain't even gonna front. That joint was fire, man, like, and I feel like we didn't give Avelino all the credit we were supposed to give Avelino on that, because Wretch joint was so fire. I feel like a lot of us kind of like, we pay a lot more attention to Wretch bars on that one than Avelino, but let's hear Charlamagne.
Wretch 3-2, what do you think about that?
That's phenomenal.
Yeah?
I think that's genuine.
Crazy, right?
I think that's genuine.
That's incredible. That's dope, man. Like, they popping out there?
Oh.
They popping out there. Man, yo. Oh, this is 2016, so, he probably...
Popping.
Word.
Like, the scenes over there right now, it's never been so healthy, bro.
Yeah, you just played me 3 dope-ass rappers.
Do you think that a UK artist could ever truly be accepted over here in the States?
Yeah, I just think it's about the right production. And the reason I say that is because, like, when I listen to the 3 dudes you played me just now, the third dude sounded the dopest to me. And the reason he sounded the dopest is because I never had heard that beat before. So being that I never heard that beat before, I don't have no expectations. So I totally felt the marriage between his lyrics and his flow in that beat.
I feel what he's saying. And you know what's crazy? Because even when I heard Chip, the first time when I heard Chip and Ice Kid and Wiley, that beat, I never heard it. It was on a real grind beat, you know what I mean? So I get what he's saying. It's like he know the original songs to the other tracks. So it's kind of like he kind of know what they did with it, and now he's hearing it. So it's like he's kind of expecting it to probably be on the same par or better. The other joint is just all new to him. I get that.
The second dude's flow was incredible, and he was going over designer. So it just, sonically just was appealing to me. The first guy had bars, and he had lyrics, but when I first listened, I'm like, oh man, that shit sound kind of whack.
Kano too British for him. And what I say, you see, he said it's kind of whack. I told you he wasn't really rocking with it. Kano too British for him. That's what it is. Kano sound, that flow was a little too English for him. You know what I mean? Wretch joint was you know what I mean? Wretch could have been from anywhere, really.
But then as I actually got to, adjust my mind and say, man, let me get past the
language,
the accent, and the language, and just listen to what he's saying. And I'm like, okay, that was dope. So I just think it's about production, man. You got to find that right guy with the right lyrics, the right flow, and just find that right marriage.
I wish my man would have played Dave Blackbox.
Where a guy like me from the States won't even care about the accent. I'm just listening to a dope-ass song with a dope-ass rapper on it.
Shout out Charlamagne. Shout out my man Charlie Sloth. Shout out Kano. Shout out Avelino. Wretch, Avelino too. And we're going to shout out who else was on the Akala. Yo, I would have had a different selection for him. I would have probably had Dave Black. He probably don't want to do another platform, but I probably would have had Dave Blackbox. I would have definitely had Bugsy Malone. I think Bugsy Malone joint Charlamagne would have been rocking with it heavy. That Fire in the Booth too. Maybe they come out yet, I'm not sure. I would have had that, and I would have probably had. See, I'm telling you would have threw, even if you would have threw my man, it's my man from Brixton. You would have threw Big Nasty joint. You know what I mean? Charlamagne would have. He's whatever sound easier to the ear, he gonna appeal. He gonna rock with a little more. But yo, that was dope. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me what y'all think about his perspective. Charlamagne is a dude that heard mad music. Most of the music that come through New York go through him. You know what I mean? The other radio personalities out here. something else. He getting a lot of demos and stuff. But I do know he rocking with Stormzy now, so I do know that. But other than that, man, yo, shout out real quick. Gonna shout out my man Joe Lehman. He watched for Midlands. Shout out Midlands. Yo, we shout out the whole Harlem, the whole UK. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. All right, peace.